There are children today who have never heard the word enough, never heard that is wrong, never heard apologize, never heard sit down and listen. Only applause, only excuses, only parents standing in front of consequences like bodyguards protecting bad behavior. And now the world is confused. Why respect is disappearing like airtime at midnight. We are raising people who think correction is hatred. People who hear advice and call it attack. People who cannot survive one disagreement without turning every room into a war zone. But nobody becomes impossible overnight. A grown man does not wake up one morning and suddenly hate authority. A grown woman does not randomly become cruel, rude, selfish, and entitled. No. Those seeds were watered slowly at 5 years old when they insulted an elder and everyone laughed because it was cute. At 10 years old when they screamed in a supermarket and instead of discipline they were rewarded with snacks and toys just to keep them quiet. At 15 years when they disrespected teachers and parents marched into school not to correct the child but to fight the teacher. Now the child is 28. Every boss is toxic. Every relationship is controlling. Every correction feels like oppression because nobody trained them. Nobody trained them to hear the word no without breaking apart emotionally. We have confused love with the fear of upsetting our children. Real love corrects. Real love teaches restraint. Real love says, I know you are angry, but you still cannot speak to people like that. Discipline is not hatred. Discipline is preparation. Because the world is not your living room out here. People do not clap for bad manners. Out here, jobs are lost over attitude, families break over pride, friendships die over disrespect, and society is ruthless. The prison cell does not care that nobody corrected you as a child. An employer does not care that your parents defended every mistake you made. The world will not lower its standards because someone raised you without boundaries. That is why parenting matters. Not just feeding children, not just dressing them nicely for photos, not just paying school fees, but teaching character. Teaching them that respect is strength, that apologizing is maturity, that accountability is not humiliation, that emotions are real, but they cannot become weapons. Because a child who never learns discipline grows into an adult who blames everybody for the storms they created themselves. And the scary part is this. Bad behavior does not stay inside one house. It enters workplaces, relationships, churches, roads, communities. One undisciplined child can become one destructive adult, and suddenly everybody is paying the price for lessons that were never taught at home. So teach them early. Teach them kindness. Teach them patience. Teach them consequences. Teach them that the world owes them nothing and